The new BMW 3 Series has its first outing here at the show. And from the outside, it may not look remarkably different to its predecessor. But remember, the old 3 Series sold 400,000 cars last year alone. And what this car has to do is build on that success. Chris, when you first look at the new 3 Series, it doesn't look radically different to its predecessor, does it? Why was that?
Well, you know, we're trying to show a long heritage here. What the goal of this car was to capture that unique 3-ness. The 3 is a very unique car. It's an icon. And when you're messing around with icons, you've got to be kind of careful. But at the same time, there's a certain amount of excitement, a dynamic that the 3 Series has always stood for, and that's what we looked for in designing this car. But this is a car, 3-ness means a certain ideal behind it. And when you're looking for an ideal, you can't restrain yourself. Art is like that. I mean, we like to think that we aim for art, and then it's passion that counts for everything.
So what kind of ideals do we find then in the new 3 Series?
Well, for instance, everything that the old 3 Series was, in its dreams and thinking, we tried to capture in this one. When you put the old 3 Series to bed at night, what does it dream to be? Well, maybe it wants the wheels out a little bit further, and maybe it wants those tires just stretched out a little bit longer, so it looks a little bit sleeker and a little bit more Formula One. So we tried to capture that in this car. And at the same time, the 3 has always been a very refined statement. We tried to bring the quality up to that, give it that same sort of design quality that we find in our 5s and 7s.
So do you see each car that you design as having its own individual personality? You sort of almost envisage a little cartoon character of it, do you, as you're designing?
Well, I wouldn't call it a cartoon character, but personality certainly. It's when you look for the personality of a person, you look in their face, you look in their eyes. It's the same with the face of the 3 Series. This new 3 embodies more than just a nose on a face, the kidneys. It's the complete personality that we like to think comes across, but not just the front view, all the other views too.
I'd bet money on the fact that you're the kind of person who's always given your cars names. Is that true?
No, you know, strangely enough, I haven't given them names. Only when they did something really wrong. Then I gave them a name.
You've designed some beautiful cars and some also very diverse ones. Which are you proudest of so far in your career?
Well, the real way to put that is to say I've always worked with teams which have designed beautiful cars, and I'm most proud of the team I'm working with now.